Hi everyone! I am finally going on holiday, so I thought it would be a good idea to show you what I am taking with me on my travel makeup bag. And the bag that I use to take all my stuff in is this Zucca clear bag that came in my professional Zucca makeup bag. And I find it really handy for if I have to go to the airport or something like that. It's not the case. I am not going to be traveling on a plane this time, but I still find it very handy. It takes a lot of stuff in here and it's just simple. It's easy for me to see what's inside. And also because it's plastic and it is plastic inside, if something spills, it is not going to be a drama. Okay, so let's open this bag and see what I've got inside. I am not planning on wearing a lot of makeup on this holiday because it is going to be a beach holiday. I am going to spend a lot of time sunbathing on the beach, on the water, so I am not going to wear makeup on the beach. But if we want to go to dinner or if we want to go somewhere special, I do want to be prepared. So that is why I'm actually taking makeup with me. Otherwise, I wouldn't even bother if I was just going to be laying out in the sun all day and not go anywhere else. Let's start with foundation. I'm actually taking two foundations, even though I just said I am not planning on wearing a lot of makeup, but I am taking one shade that is my current shade, and I am also taking a darker shade. I am probably not going to be tanning too much because I always wear SPF 50 and I slather it on and I keep reapplying. But I did regret last year not taking a darker foundation with me, so I am taking one this year. And I am taking the Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua to start out with. This is my current shade foundation, and the reason why I'm taking this one, first off, it's nearly empty, so I want to see if I can just go through it. And also because it is a very light foundation, light coverage, lightweight on the skin, you hardly feel anything at all. It just gives you that dewy, glowy, very healthy look that you know I like. So that is why I'm taking this foundation. I think it's perfect for day-to-day wear, and especially if you don't want to look like you're wearing a lot of foundation or if you really don't want to wear a lot of makeup. And then as my darker shade, I'm actually taking the Luminous Silk Foundation. The reason why I'm taking this is because it is a darker shade and I don't have... Most of my foundations are in my winter all year round shade, and this is one of the few that I have in a really dark shade. So I am taking this one. You know, I adore this foundation. It is a little bit more coverage than I would want for a holiday, but yeah, if I'm going out or something, it's going to be a great one to have around. For concealer, again, I am taking two shades. I am taking the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers of all time, along with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I do prefer the MAC Pro Longwear, but I love this as well. And I have a darker shade that I'm almost out of, so I'm going to try and use that up. And then a lighter shade that would be good for right now. Underneath that, I am going to be using the Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid in the Peach shade by Urban Decay. This is a new release. You are going to see it on an upcoming haul. I think I'm just going to post the haul after this. This is one of their new products that I am testing out, and I am going to take it with me because if I am going to be doing my makeup and I really need to correct my under eye bags, I know I am going to need a corrector underneath my regular concealer. Powder, bronzer, blush, I am going to take everything on the same palette. I am taking this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit palette that I got, I think it was for Christmas. It has two powders, one under eye setting powder that I really like, which is, I think it's the Luminous or the Diffused Light one. Then there is Dim Light, which is perfect for all over the skin. There is a highlighter here, which is Iridescent Light. There are two blushes, Luminous Flush and Mood Exposure, which are these two, and then the bronzer, which is Luminous Bronze Light. And I love Hourglass products. I love this specific palette, and it has everything in one, so of course I am taking with me on holiday. Other than that palette, I am only going to be taking another blush. It is going to be the NARS Cactus Flower blush, and the reason being is because this is a cream blush, and I think that most days I won't even bother using any of that, and I'll just apply this on my cheeks. This is a very reddish color that is great for looking even more tanned, and it has kind of gold shimmer running through it, which is the type of shade that I really like. and it's going to make me look bronzed, and just a really nice luminous flush that is going to be really easy to apply and really just very practical product to take with me, and very pretty as well. From Charlotte Tilbury, I am also taking the Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash. This is kind of a liquid highlighter that you can also put on underneath your foundation or just as a highlight on high areas of your face, and it's just a very nice product to use during summertime. And this is a sample size. It came on a kit, a holiday kit actually, that also came with a mask that I'm also taking, and with her magic cream that I really don't like the magic cream. It's not magic at all. It's one of the few products from Charlotte Tilbury that I just don't get and I don't like. Other than that, I have pretty much loved everything else that I've tried from her, but so I am taking this. For eyeshadow, I am going to take a very small palette. It is from NARS and it is the Ride Up to the Moon palette. This is really small. You can see that it is the size of the palm of my hand, and beyond the fact that it's super small and lightweight and compact, so really nice for traveling, it also has some really great shades for summertime that I like to use when I'm a little bit more tan, like for instance this coppery gold right here, or this bronzy brown color, this darker brown, and then we have some more pale neutral shades here, and a green that would be a nice pop of color if I wanted to do a little bit of a different makeup look. I am taking two eyeliners with me. One of them is of course the Tom Ford Eye Defining Pen, and I am taking this as my black liner if I just don't want to wear any eyeshadow and I just want to put a little bit of liner. This is going to be it. It lasts a long time. It's good for the heat weather because it really stays on your lid, and yeah, it's just a staple. And then I am going to take a brown eyeliner because I think it's going to go well with that eye palette if I want to use it. And I am going to take the Chanel Agape Stylo Yeux waterproof eyeliner. I have shown this on my Chanel Le Rouge collection tutorial and review of the products, and you can see me wearing it on that tutorial. You can also see swatches of this pencil there. It's just a really nice bronze color that is going to be great for holiday. For brows, I am taking a MAC pencil. This, I don't even know the shade anymore because it's completely rubbed off. But it is one of their darker shades, a very dark brown one. For mascara, see if you can guess, I am taking the Maybelline Lash Sensational in the waterproof version. Of course, I love this mascara and it's waterproof, so it's perfect for the summer weather, for the heat, and even for the beach if I want to take mascara, which I am probably not, but it would be nice if I wanted to. Lastly, for makeup, I am taking 3 lip products. I am taking 2 lipsticks. One of them is from Chanel and it is the Rouge Coco Shine in the shade Boy. This is a very natural nudish color that is very natural on your lips, very easy to put on. You can wear it with everything and anything you could possibly imagine. And then if I'm in the mood for a little bit of a brighter lip, I am taking the Tom Ford Wild Ginger lipstick. This one is a really bright orangey red that I love. It's one of my favorite lipsticks, and if I do want to wear a bright lipstick, I am sure it's going to be a warmer one because I am going to be a little bit more sun-kissed, and this is just a perfect shade. And I love this formula. I love Tom Ford lipsticks, as you know. So these are my 2 picks for lipstick. And then I'm also taking a lip gloss with me. This is my favorite formulation of lip gloss. It's the NYX Butter Gloss, and this one is in the shade Creme Brulee, which is just a really nice nude shade. And when I do have a little bit more color on my skin, which is very rare, but when I do like to wear a nude lip gloss. And for perfume, I am obviously going to be taking the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess perfume. This smells like summer, like the beach, like it smells just like the beach. I could not take another perfume on holiday with me that wouldn't be this one. I am not going to be taking my regular skincare regimen because I do wear a lot of exfoliating acids like glycolic acid and lactic acid, and I don't want to be putting those on my skin to then just go lay out on the sun, because first of all, you shouldn't, and it wouldn't be good for my skin at all if I would put acids and then go out in the sun. So what I am taking is basically a little skincare set that I bought a while ago that is from Estee Lauder, and it is their Revitalizing Supreme range. It came with a miniature of their Global Anti-Aging Cream. This has how much product? 15 milliliters of their face cream. It also has a mini eye cream. This I think only has like 5 milliliters or something. Yeah, 5 milliliters. And then a miniature of my beloved Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I love this, and it's going to be great for my skin if it is a little bit sensitized by the sun, or if I get some spots, because sometimes I do when I am more sweaty and I'm not taking as good care of my skin as usual. This is going to be great. Like I mentioned before, I am taking a miniature of a mask from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm basically just taking this because it is a miniature and I don't usually use it at home because I have other clay masks that I like more than this, even though this is just fine. But since I'm going on a holiday and it's so small, I'm just gonna take it. If I have blemishes or something, it's going to be a good one to use. This is the Goddess Skin Clay Mask. It's basically a pink clay mask, very simple, nice one. And when we are out in the sun, our skin really needs us to balance back the hydration levels. So I am going to take my favorite hydrating mask with me, which is the Sisley Express Flower Gel. It is the blue one. I have bought this many years ago. I have used it up and repurchased ever since because I just really like it. I love the texture. It's a gel texture, so it's not a very heavy one, but it just really hydrates my skin. I usually put it on overnight. I think it is supposed to be just for 15 minutes, but I will use it overnight, and then on the next morning when I wake up, my skin is so smooth, so hydrated. It is an amazing mask. I really love this. It is the one that I always recommend to people when they want a really good hydrating mask. It is not cheap by any means, but it is definitely the best one that I've ever tried. I have my two sunscreens for face here that I have talked about in many videos before, so I am not going to repeat myself too much, but I am of course going to take my Ishdin Fusion Water 50+ Protection Sunscreen and also my sun lipstick from Bisbuin, and I am obviously going to take more sunscreen for my body, but it's just not on this little case. And lastly, I am taking the Bioderma Hydro Bio Moisturizing Anti-UV Mist. This is just a really nice mist that you put on, and it has some sunscreen protection. It has 30 PA++, so it's just good to top up your sunscreen when you're at the beach and you need to refresh yourself. And that is it. That is the last product that I have on my travel makeup bag. I hope this video was useful to you. I always like to see what other people pack in their bags, or just what they have, what they carry around with them in general. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you here on my next video. Bye!